Hello and welcome back. Forrest Knight with Quansight, New Media Marketing Manager. Just wanted to go over really quick some tips on setting up your blog post or blog page along with a corresponding video. And what I've done here is you can see I've already started a blog post. You go in and you create. I'm under Manage because I've already loaded the information in. So initially you're going to go up and you're going to create your blog post. What you want to do here, and I'm not going to go through the content, you've got to figure out what to put in for your own content, but primarily I wanted to show you titles. This is my title, what is new media marketing? Of course, new media marketing is my keyword or my long tail keyword that I'm focusing on for this particular post, and you'll notice at the end of the URL it's also filled in here in the URL. So what I've done here is I've loaded my post particulars, set it up in the site, and of course put in all my information. And one thing that I always do in every single one of my posts is I always put my personal information. But what I wanted to show you down here at the bottom was formatting the corresponding video in terms of what you're going to name that video. I created a video, and of course I used Camtasia screen capture software for this particular video. I named the video What is New Media Marketing. That's what I put in my title. So of course that's what I'm going to paste in my title here, which of course I captured the wrong thing, but this would basically be my title that I'm going to have in terms of what is new media marketing. It's going to go here. Now I have a corresponding file that I saved on my computer. Now this is one thing that you're going to do when you want to save files. And you'll notice how I saved the file here. It says what is new media marketing. I don't have any spaces in between my file, and again that's how you want to format it. You want to make sure you don't have any spaces. You can put them all one words, but I separate mine. It makes it easier for me to read. You upload the file here and it's going to automatically load in here when I get ready to go. And of course I named that. Now in my description I'm going to put the URL for the page that I want the corresponding. And Quansight Sales Manager just wanted to touch base and focus on again the importance of the description when you're loading your video into your Mega Video Blaster inside your Quansight New Media Marketing Pro Manager for your blog post. And again, we have the blog post up top, which we've loaded in the content. We put the title of the blog post in. We've got that set. Of course, we load our blog. And what's going to happen is when we load this video, it's going to automatically insert in the position here. So we're going to actually insert it up here towards the top of the blog. So it'll insert itself up here. So we'll set the cursor where we want it to load in. So what happens next, and again just wanted to point out the name of the video. So again we have what is new media marketing, and this is where I wanted to match the title of the blog. So what is new media marketing, and then of course we have the description, New Media Marketing Pros. And then behind that again, it, as you can see here, what is new media marketing pros, and again that's the description, and you'd go ahead and load in the rest of your description. You don't want to go over 200 characters, so whatever it is you talk about, what is new media marketing in the social media marketing place, how do you market on Twitter and Facebook, or whatever your description was. Again, you don't want to keyword stuff. You want to have a real basic description. And typically what I do for that rest of that basic description, and I'll go and grab the first couple of lines off of my blog post here and actually paste it into the description behind the URL. And again, the reason the URL is here, I'm going to come back and show you this. Flipping over to YouTube, you can see in the description of all of these YouTube videos, adding Twitter to your Facebook page, again here is the URL to where I want them to go, and then of course there's the description behind it. New Media Marketing Pros, what is new media marketing? I've already loaded this video. As you can see, it's here. It has the same title. So this again is in the description. So when somebody's watching this video, the URL is right there. Again, the same thing here. I've got a URL right in the front, and that's what you want to do in terms of creating these videos. So when you load them up to your channels, i.e. this is the YouTube channel, of course the New Media Marketing Pro module is going to push it out to Vidler and Revler and Blip TV and all of your other sources as well. So when you post the podcast, when you post the blog post, the Video Blaster is going to load that up for you and push it out to all of those markets, as well as post the blog. It'll auto social bookmark all your bookmarks. It'll also ping Google and let them know that you've updated the content. This all happens when you load the blog up. And again, as long as you've loaded all your keyword tags in, don't forget to do that over here. And then of course choose the appropriate category so that when it posts on your blog that it's set up. So, and if this content is matching one of your Marketing Pro pages, for those of you that don't know what that is, a Marketing Pro page is simply what we call our web page. And then again, you have your web page, so all that again matches in terms of your entire Quansite marketing package that's going to get you really good SEO. And of course, the auto social bookmarks are going to be up there. You have all your social icons set in, your Twitter tags and everything. So that's how all of this will look. So let's go over and take a look at the actual blog post itself, how it looks up on the blog page. So here's the one blog that we did just the day before yesterday, but here's the actual blog post. It's what is new media marketing. And as you can see, again, the video is loaded at the top, so it'll autoplay here. And again, the details of the blog post as I go down through the blog post. I've got all my tags set in down here at the bottom. My tweet this feature here, as well as the retweet feature here, which are built into the back end. I've got my tag cloud set. And of course my site includes editor over here on the side of the post for my blog. So when you have all the stuff set in, again creating a vertical pipe in terms of whatever your blog happens to be about and how that post is set up. But it just wanted to show you the importance of how the YouTube channel sets in the video. Let's go take a look at the video itself and see what that looks like. New media. We'll get a stop on that. And again, you can see the URL is right here in the video. So if somebody's actually on the YouTube channel, they're going to see this actual video, and this will be in the description, the first thing they want to click on. So when they click on this link, again, it's going to jump right over to this blog post or wherever you have that URL pointed to. Again, if it's a sales page or wherever that happens to be, it's very, very neat service you've got there if you've got that URL set in there, so people can just click on it and go right wherever you want to tell them to in the video.